the Comma in Sports Network.
Who that nation? How you doing? Come on in. Take a seat. Sit back. Relax. Put your feet up. Grab a drink. And let's talk Saints football. Y'all know what time it is. Time to keep it real. Let's go. Family, family, family. The doors are now open. So come on in. All right, family. How's everybody doing? Hope you're staying warm. Listen, we got this winter mix up here. Everybody trying to keep warm. If you don't have to be on the roads, man, stay your butt home, man. Sit back, relax, grab your favorite drink, put your feet up, grab a remote, watch Notre Dame, Penn State, and listen and watch your boy DOLPH. We got you covered on all ends. Right now, our brother Carlos of Uneducated Sports Talk is live. Him and his co-host, the great PJ, they are calling Notre Dame and Penn State right now. Of course, Uneducated Sports Talk is part of the Come On In Sports Network. Again, thank everybody for being here. Well, you see it. Saints 2025 offseason. Family, do you trust the man? Do you trust the man? Do you trust Mickey Loomis? That's the question I'm posing to you today. And I want the answer. So I will be putting the link in the chat. And hey, we want to know your thoughts. It's been a while since we had all the family members in. I see family members coming in. And listen, I got to greet the family, baby. First of all, he's here in the building. My brother, JT. JT, blessings to you, my brother, my big brother, JT. Man, how you doing? Come on in. JT is in the house. It ain't Booker T, but my boy Booker. Booker, how you doing? Who that to you, my brother? Come on in. She's in the house. Dana, my sister, how you doing, darling? Come on in. Oh, this man here needs no introduction. He's everywhere. He's the OG, but we call him Uncle Jerry. That's right, the OG Jerry's in the house. Uncle Jerry, how you doing, brother? Come on in. Who else we got here, baby? Who else is in the house? The family coming through, baby. All right, it's going. My guy, L Dub for real. How you doing? Come on in. L Dub say, who that? Get ready for Mickey Loomis gum chewing at his press conference on the 13th, man. He better not bring his ass up there. I hope that man don't come up. I don't think he will, man. I'm sure he knows that wasn't a good look last year, and really it was kind of defiant on his behalf. He can't ready for battle last year, man. But hey, New Year, let's see what happens, man. But Dub, thank you for being here, my brother. Come on in, all family. It ain't a category 1. It ain't a category 2. It ain't a category 3. But when this brother goes off, when he's at full strength, when he's over that warm water of the Gulf, and he gets strengthened, he becomes a category 5. I'm talking about the one and only Hurricane Mike. How you doing? Come on in. Mike is in the building. Jerry says, I don't trust Mickey Loomis at all. We got one vote. Jerry said he doesn't trust Mickey Loomis. Saints Pales, Chop It Up podcast. My God, Kai the Great. Kai, how you doing? Come on in. I'm at the door. Let me in. Player. Family, the door is open. God, Saints Pales, Chop It Up podcast. Man, come on in. All right, man. Let's see who else we got in the building. Got to get the entire family. That's everybody for right now. Listen, family, as you coming in, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If it's your first time, sit back, buckle up, baby. It's nothing like us. Let me tell you something about the Keeping It Real Who That Sports podcast. That's just how we do. Now, a lot of times you might not agree with me right now, but when you circle back, you'll be like, hey, Dolph did say that. But nah, man, just like you, I love my Saints, lifelong Saints fan since I was crawling on the floor, baby. You know what I'm saying? Them diapers, black and gold, cradle to the grave. That's how it is. Also, family, great news, family. We have been accepted back to the 2025 Reese's Senior Bowl, baby. That's right, family. We will be going to the Reese's Senior Bowl once again. So looking forward to that. That's a great that's something great, man. Great accomplishment right there, man. So looking forward to that, family. Not just me this year, but the Come On In Sports Network family all will be there. Zach will be gone. 9, Carlos, myself, Coach, Jeremy, we're all trying to be down there. Love you too, son. Mike, showing your daddy some love, man. Make you feel good. But yeah, family. So we will be back at the Senior Bowl. Very excited about that opportunity. Looking forward to that. And can't wait to get there, man. To see the crop of the future stars of the NFL, So any player that you have in mind that will be at the Senior Bowl, let your boy Dolph know. Let Carlos know. Let Zach know. Let Nine know. Let Jeremy know. Let Coach know. And we'll definitely try to keep an eye on those players specifically for you. All right. And here's the official letter. First of all, let Doe get out the way. Don't get out the way, man. Get out the way. Let me get out the way. There it is. Y'all see it. We'll hold on. Let me call the camera. There we go. Hold on. Trying to get out y'all way. There we go. There it is right there, baby. I don't know why I cut my camera off. There we go. Officially, baby, request has been approved, baby. Y'all see it. We back in the building, baby. Let's go get them, baby. Let's go get them. Y'all know how we do it, baby. Y'all know how we do it in the note, baby. Y'all know how we do it in the note. Don't start me up on here. It's early. I ain't been here in a minute. Looking forward to this, family. All right, let's get down to business, family. Let's talk about it. This is the most important and influential hiring that the New Orleans Saints will be undertaking within the last 2 decades. So I guess you can say, 2 decades. Mickey Loomis knocked it out. He knocked it out the park with Sean Payton. He did not knock it out the park with Dennis Allen. Do you trust Mickey Loomis without Sean Payton and without Drew Brees? We all know that Mickey Loomis did not want to get rid of one Dennis Allen. His thing was we had a rash of injuries and we lost our quarterback, and that kind of derailed our season. Well, you wouldn't have been in that position if you would have taken better care of the salary cap. The Saints became a top-heavy team. In other words, the quality and the depth of this team that they once had was diminished year after year after year as the Saints continuously pushed the can down the road. Well, it all hit a fan this season. After 2 weeks that had many in Who That Nation in football purgatory, football heaven, baby. You were 2-0, and we had just beat the living hell out of the Dallas Cowboys. And then that Eagles game. A game that the Saints should have won. Then all of a sudden, Saquon gets loose, and it was downhill after that. That Eagles loss was set off 7 consecutive weeks of frustration, disappointment, embarrassment, displeasure. Had Who That Nation looking for answers. Had Who That Nation fed up. Because it was almost as if Who That Nation cared more than those in charge of running our favorite franchise, our favorite football team. So after 7 weeks, it took one of the most patient owners in the National Football League to step in and say enough is enough. But she didn't just do that. She listened to Who That Nation, the cry, the pain, the disappointment, the hurt, the embarrassment that Who That Nation was feeling, and she talked to the players in the building. And it was reported that even if the Saints would have beaten the Carolina Panthers, which they didn't, and I told you they weren't going to beat Panthers. they suffered an embarrassing loss that Dennis Allen would have been let go. There was nothing that team was doing under the tutelage of Dennis Allen that gave even a slimmer of hope for the future. Yet, after Miss Benson put Dennis Allen out of his football head coaching misery, your GM was defiant. He didn't agree with it. He wasn't on board with it. This is the man who last year came to the end of season press conference ready for war. He was on, had his cards in his hand, had the nerve to mention Dennis Allen in the same breath of a Bill Belichick, a great like Tom Landry. How they started in their first 2-3 years, but did he not? This wasn't Dennis Allen's first 2 years. He had a year and a half, 2 years with the Raiders. Some coaches, and you heard me say this before, are just not head coaching material. Excellent coordinators, excellent assistant coaches, excellent assistant head coaches. But not everyone can lead men. Not everyone can get men to buy in to what they're saying, to their system, to their idea. Not everyone can have players willing to have their back and run through a brick wall for them. That's what you see going on this weekend with the teams that are in the playoffs. Now, can this thing turn it around in 1 year? Many would say no. Is it out of the realm of possibility? No. Is it really possible? No. The Saints have a lot of things they need to fix on this team. We can start. First of all, when we need to start in the trenches. Everyone likes to talk about the shiny toys, the quarterbacks, the wide receivers, the tight ends. But no, but the cornerbacks, the safeties, and we need safety help too, by the way. The linebackers. But everybody looks over the trenches until the season starts and you're into the season and you see that both sides of your trenches are not that good. So on draft night, when the Saints selected Talisi Fuaga, there were many who were like, why go get an offensive lineman? These were the same people who were saying that the Saints needed a young tackle because Trevor Penning was not working out. And by the way, shout out to Trevor Penning. My God, look what playing time does. Look what work ethic does. Look what giving a chance does. Still got ways to go, but the kid has improved himself into a viable starting NFL right tackle. Talisi Fuaga, I say, had a successful year. Was it one that blew you away? No. But I'm comfortable going forward with him as my left tackle. Now, where I'm not comfortable at, left guard, right guard. Right guard, yes, Cesar Ruiz, entirely too inconsistent. I'm a fan of Cesar Ruiz, but he is entirely too inconsistent. Andrews Pete left, and Cesar Ruiz took over that mantle as being highly inconsistent. He had that one season, he put it all together, got his contract. The first year, Jory Evans came on as a assistant coach with the Saints. But he's been inconsistent since then. And I've gone on record as saying, if I'm the Saints, I consider trading Cesar Ruiz. But tonight we're talking about the Saints going into this rebuild and Mickey Loomis as the man leading the way. So let's do this, man. Let's take a look at Mickey Loomis' record as general manager for the New Orleans Saints. Let me get this up there for you, family. All right, so here we go, family. This is Mickey Loomis' record as the GM with the Saints. He took over in 2002. Did I mention he hired Jim Haslett? Would you consider the Jim Haslett tenure as head coach of the New Orleans Saints successful? And before you answer, he did win. He did win the first playoff game in the history of the New Orleans Saints with Aaron Brooks. But this is Mickey Loomis' record as the Saints GM. 2002, 9-7, 4, 8-8, 8-8, nothing to speak about. And of course, the dismal 2005 season, the Katrina year. But man, he hit a home run when he hired in 2006 a young assistant coach formerly of the New York Giants and Dallas Cowboys, quarterback coach, and one Sean Payton. How did Sean Payton reward the decision? The Saints went to the NFC Championship game versus the Chicago Bears. And we're leading that thing when Reggie Bush took that screen pass and went all the way and flipped into the end zone. But eventually they lost. But in 1 year, it took Sean Payton 1 year to get the Saints to the conference championship. Now, earlier I asked the question, could this thing be turned around in 1 year? The year before that, the Saints went 3-13. The first year was Sean Payton, 10-6. That's why the hiring of the next head coach of the New Orleans Saints is so very important. He can't afford to hire another Dennis Allen. He can't afford to hire another damn, I just mentioned his name, family. Jim Haslett. He has to hire the next person similar to Sean Payton. He has to get this right. If he's going to be in charge, which seems like he is, he has to get this right, family. And I didn't think about the 2005 and 2006 season until I just looked at this. So is it possible? Yes. And I asked the question for those who remember. Are the 2025 New Orleans Saints in a worse position than the 2006 New Orleans Saints were going into that season? Let me know in the chat, family. Let me know what you're thinking. All right, here we go. Booker says, I think that Mama Gail has something up her sleeve. Let's see. Booker said Caesar Salad has to go, Dolph. L. for real said, even DA said in an interview with Glazers that Mickey told him he didn't want to fire him before he got fired. It took Gail. It took Miss Benson to do it. All right. Let's see. My guy Kai in the house. Who else? Rose City, Rose, how you doing? Come on in. My boys in the building. Thank all of you, family, for being in the building. Listen, I'm gonna be with y'all throughout this whole off season, baby. We getting it cranked back up again. Y'all know about the Come On In Sports Network. We're constantly building that up too. Again, family, if you're not subscribed, family, I ask you right now to go over, subscribe to the Come On In Sports Network. Help us grow. We're at 182, family. We're trying to get over 200 tonight. We're trying to get 200 subscribers tonight. We're at 182 tonight. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, family. We appreciate you, man. Look, we're working hard over there. We're trying to bring you guys something special. We're trying to build something special, and it don't happen overnight. But we're starting to lay the blocks down, and with your help, your blessings, and your prayers, we go get it done, family. We go get it done. All right. So yeah, let's finish looking at Mickey Loomis' tenure as the Saints general manager. So as GM, lost conference championship, of course, what they still live off, 2009 Super Bowl, lost in wild card the following year. We know that was beast mode, Seattle, that was started their run. Then we lost again in the divisional round, that 2011 team. And I'm going to tell y'all right now, I still think that to a man, though they did not get to the Super Bowl or the conference championship, that 2011 team was the best Saints team of all time. And I think that team would have beat the hell out the 2009 New Orleans Saints. That's just my thoughts. Of course, he was suspended in 2012 along with Sean Payton for the supposedly Bounty Gate. Then came back next year when he was given the executive vice president role as well as general manager, which he has held ever since 2013. And of course, the Saints lost in the division round again in 2017, which was the great class, the class of 2017 that turned this franchise around after 3 consecutive 7-9 seasons, where the Saints offense was off the charts and their defense were some of the poorest defense in NFL history. So they hit with the 2017 class. For 4 straight years, that class is strong. But it starts to break down. Injuries, players want to leave, coaches telling friends that they're ready to go, they're ready to check out. So 9-8 Sean Payton's last year, Dennis Allen's first year as head coach, 7-10, 9-8 2023, and the bottom felt out this year, 5-12, which signal, hey, things have to be done different. Things must be done different. So Mickey Loomis has 208 wins and 164 losses in 23 years as the general manager of the New Orleans Saints. I'm going to say that again. The man's been the general manager of this team for 23 years. You think this man's not stuck in this way? That's why he set up there last year with that arrogance, with that disrespect, chewing gum the whole time, coming with his plays calls, ready to defend his hiring of Dennis Allen, ready to come up with excuses for why the team wasn't successful under Dennis Allen last year in the NFC South when they barely managed to go 9-8. But he brings it all back, brings him back, and the team bottoms out. 7 straight weeks, 7 straight losses, and he was not ready to get rid of this man. Not only should Dennis Allen be gone, but Mickey Loomis should not be the general manager. Someone else should have that title. Someone else should be in charge of rebuilding and reviving this franchise. When you look at this resume, you can say, hey, that's not a bad resume. The worst seasons he had was 2005, this past year. That's it. Those were the worst seasons. 2005, though, we know what that was. 23 years as a general manager. The longest, other than Jerry Jones, and Jerry Jones owns the team, but other than Jerry Jones, he's the longest sitting general manager in the National Football League. So he has this sense of untouchable, that he's untouchable. But when Ms. Loomis came to that building and said, "Oh no, Dennis Allen's got to go," I think that kind of stroked his ego a bit. I think he felt some kind of way. I could be wrong. Like I said, I think that's what I feel. I can be wrong. I could be 100% wrong. But we know he didn't like it. We know he didn't agree with it. And he went on talking about it. Your boss fires a person that's under your supervision because you didn't have the balls to do it, or you didn't want to do it because he was your hire. He was your Bill Belichick. He was your Tom Landry. He was your Don Shula. You see where I'm going? He was your Bill Parcells. He was your Jimmy Johnson. And he came close to none of them. Not a one. Now, this franchise sits today in the predicament that they're in from bad drafting, bad personnel decision, and bad management of the money. So how did the Saints get back right? Got to make some hard decisions, family. They got to make some hard decisions, and decisions have already started. As today, the Saints, they got to it. If y'all don't know, the Saints set up retirement for Ryan Ramczyk as he renegotiates his contract, freeing up $16.7 million for the Saints. Courtesy of LouisianaSports.net. Let's take a read here. This is by our brother Ross Jackson. The New Orleans Saints are entering the offseason more than $60 million over the annual salary cap. The next couple of months will likely feature numerous restructures and transactions aimed at bringing the team into compliance with the league's salary limit. Right tackle Ryan Ramczyk agreed to reduce his 2024 base salary, which was $18 million, to the league minimum of $1.255 million. By Ryan doing this created $16.7 million in cap space for the Saints for the 2025 season. And the move also sets up Ramczyk's expected retirement. We all knew this past offseason that the writing was pretty much on the wall when in the offseason and in Indianapolis, they said they felt good about his progress. And then you got to minicamp and it was a setback. And so the right was pretty much on the wall that the playing days from Ryan Ramczyk were pretty much done. Before I finish reading this article, let me just say, Willie Roaf, Jory Evans, Ron Olmstead, Ryan Ramczyk, on the Mount Rushmore, my four top. Now the fifth one, I'll let y'all put the fifth one in. But those are my four. When healthy, in their prime, healthy, are my four Mount Rushmore of New Orleans Saints offensive linemen. Because sometimes time makes you forget. Before the injuries, remember, he made right tackles get paid. He was a perennial, God damn it, he was an annual All-Pro. Year in and year out, he was that damn good. He was one of the best offensive linemen, period, in all the football. I hate to see that the injuries derail, in my opinion, a Hall of Fame career because he was hating there. Ross goes on to say that the move also sets Ramczak's expected retirement. The 2017 first round pick did not play a snap in 2024 as his knee condition worsened throughout the team's 2023 campaign. A setback following an offseason procedure altered the course of his recovery, leading to his placement on the reserve physical and unable to perform list for the entire season. Ramczyk will remain on the roster until June the 2nd, so he's going to be a post-June 1st cut, at which time the Saints are expected to process his retirement, deferring some of the remaining funds to 2026. This will open up a little more than $11 million in additional funds for the team. Until then, the $16.7 million relief will be beneficial. This move leads the Saints a touch above $50 million. Ross reports over the salary cap. More moves will soon be made to continue chipping away at the deficit. This type of transaction is not new to New Orleans. The team did the same with former quarterback Drew Brees before making his retirement official in 2021. They also did it with former safety Malcolm Jenkins in 2021, which signaled his impending retirement. Ramczyk and running back Alvin Kamara were the last remaining draft pick from the Saints' highly successful 2017 class. Once Ramczak's retirement becomes official, the only remaining member from that 2017 class on the New Orleans Saints would be none other than AK 41 himself, the great Alvin Kamara. And that's courtesy of Louisiana Sport Net family. They do a great job over there. Now, speaking of over the cap, let's take a look at over the cap right now, family. And let's see. So Saints freed up. This was by Fitzgerald. The New Orleans Saints have begun their annual cleaning camp by finalizing expected restructure a Ramczyk contract to pay the way for Ramczyk to officially retire this summer. To help the Saints salary cap, Ramczyk agreed to eliminate his $18 million base salary for 2025, reduce it to the minimum, which we just read. This freed up $16.745 million, allowing the Saints to carry him on the roster at $12.33 million cap figure until June the 2nd, at which point he should likely retire. Now, he also said this: Ramczak's contract still has $23.66 million in dead money, and by using the June 1st release, the Saints will be able to split that across 2 seasons. So they're going to split that $23 million at about 11.083 in 2025 and 11.983 in 2026. So overall, this puts the Saints in about $12 million better position with the salary cap than if they had released him or if he had retired in March. The Saints, as everyone says, still have a lot of work to do. They'll get it done. Following his restructure, they are still approximately $50 million over the salary cap for 2025, $27 million worse off than the next closest team. I'm going to say that then. The second team in the National Football League with a worse cap situation than the Saints has a $27 million difference. So the Saints are, let's say, at 50. The next team is $23 million over the salary cap. Highly, highly correctable. All right, family, what's your thoughts? I'm about to put the link in the chat. Let you guys come on. Let's see some of your comments. Randy Major, Randy, how you doing? Come on in. Misdemeanor Crimes, my sister's in the building. If you ain't subscribed to our channel, what's wrong with y'all? Go over there and support our sister, because she knows ball like no other. Sister Misdemeanor, come on in. Randy, I ain't give it to you, my dog, but Randy, come on in. All right, who else? We got Lester's in the house. Lester, how you doing? Come on in. Uh-oh. I see my brothers in the house. Wallace, how you doing? The doors are now open. Man, come on in. All right, family. Hey, I'm about to throw the link in. I want to know your thoughts, and we're going to also take a look at the Saints have begun their head coach search. Their interview Miami Dolphins defensive coordinator Anthony Weaver, as well as New York Giants offensive coordinator Mike Kafka. So all those meetings right now are being done because they have to by virtual. So, and we're going to read a little bit about Anthony Weaver, his bio with the Miami Dolphins in a second. All right, there we go, family. The link is in the chat. If you would like to come on, please feel free. Hit the link. And your boy Dog go get you on, family. Let's talk Saint football, baby. We in the building, baby. It's time. Hurricane Mike says, I think this team is in a worse situation than the 2016. Gotcha, Mike. Wallace said, can't keep them guys. Everybody else knew a whole offensive alignment, whole defensive alignment, running backs. Gotcha. Let's see who else we got. Okay, read that. Even Glazer that Mickey told him he didn't want to fire him. Right. Now, when I want y'all to seriously think about that question. Because if you ain't lived through it, if you ain't go through it, it was different. Right now, you have former Louisianans, people born in Louisianas, living throughout the United States in different states. In the city of New Orleans, living in different states. Yours included. But when I asked that, I'm seriously thinking about that question. And to me, there's no way. It's bad, but it ain't that bad. They played it in the Superdome. It was the city standing, though we just had a coward, a bastard, a evil person inflict his misguided hatred on innocent people. And again, I want to say RIP to all those who lost their lives. Our thoughts and prayers go out to their family and loved ones. I know it's been on a couple of days, and a lot of times this is when I say, family, we can't don't accept this shit. It's not normal. Because right now we're just going on with life, and it's like, hey, we forgot. Can't forget, man. Can't forget. All right, we got two family members coming on. We got Hurricane Mike and we got JT joining me. Gentlemen, how we doing this evening? Come on in.
All right, dog. How you doing, young Mike? How's everybody, dog?
Doing good, JT. Doing good, man. What's going on, my brother?
Man, that's true, man. Yeah, a whole lot, man, a whole lot.
Listen, y'all, I talked to JT earlier. I want y'all to buckle up. The man got a notepad of to place. So the flow is his, and then we're gonna get my real brother Hurricane Mike.
Look, I've been sitting up here, I've been sitting up here listening to everybody, dog, and these sports reporters. I want to put this out here, and this from me. About Sean Payton. Loomis did not find Sean Payton. For this, I know when I listened to it, Tom Benson, a sports reporter said Tom Benson went and talked to some higher up NFL people, like from the Hall of Fame, and they told him to go talk to Bill Parcells. And Bill Parcells told Tom Benson the man he need is Sean Payton. That's what I remember, and it comes from the one who, the sports reporter who passed away.
Okay, Gajan?
Not long, huh?
Okay, Gajan?
No. I think it was. Is it Daniels? No, is it? No, not. Was it Daniels? It may have been him, because that's the one who just passed away. He reported that. I mean, this was a long time ago, and Tom Benson was looking for his coach, and he went to the NFL. The Hall of Fame guys was talking to him about it, and they told him go talk to Bill Parcells, and Bill Parcells told him to get Sean Payton. So that wasn't a Mickey Loomis thing. I don't want us to be, mixed up. I know we've been reporting it, and everybody else been reporting it, but I guarantee you look into it. I may have a piece or two wrong, but look into it. It was not Mickey Loomis. It was Tom Benson who got guidance from some NFL higher ups from the Hall of Fame, and they told him to talk to Bill Parcells. Bill Parcells talked to Tom Benson and told him to get Sean Payton. Sean Payton is the man. And that's how we got Sean Payton. So you might have look that up and dig it up and watch you find what I'm saying got 90% truth to it. Gotcha. And I wouldn't give Mickey Loomis a Woody the Woodpecker credit. None. I wouldn't give it to him at all. He don't deserve that. He don't deserve none of that. He don't do nothing. Look at he got the basketball franchise. Come on, man. I ain't giving him no props to nothing. And if your management tell you to get rid of somebody and you telling them you're not listening to them 3 weeks before the person should have been gone, you want to keep him here. And so the woman stood up for herself, and see, you can get stepped on a lot yet, dog. Enough is what I'm saying. But then after that, you're gonna start talking to yourself. So this woman start coming out, sitting on the side by the football players, talking to the players, go and see what's going on. You ever seen Miss Benson do that? No, indeed. That woman she wouldn't be down there because she would feel she didn't have to be down there. But now she's learning this way of how the NFL is and what she's doing. And plus, this is a young man's game. She's looking out and listening and looking at these faces and listening to these guys, and she gonna get the right person in here. Number 2 to this is Mickey Loomis. Have you heard anything from that clown since Dennis Allen got fired by Miss Benson? I ain't heard a thing from him. Now, right now, we doing.
He was not in agreement. It's public known that he's not in agreement with it.
Right. So and I ain't been seeing him on no reporting stations or no NFL person going to him and asking him about this coach or that coach. I don't think he's in the mix for the coaches, because you'd have been hearing it right now. Oh, Mickey Loomis this from this station, Mickey Loomis that, Mickey Loomis. I ain't hearing nothing. I don't hear him talking about Mickey Loomis going to Senior Bowl.
Right. But he's definitely he'll be there.
Yeah. Well, he might be there, but what I'm saying, they're not. It's a lot of things. See, my understanding is what happened in the past and what was done. I don't forget nothing. I don't forget that. I don't hear him now. He's quiet. So, which is good. But you know what, though? I'm gonna say this just like me and my. I'm sorry. Go ahead, dog.
I'm saying after 5-12 season, what you got to talk about?
Right. Right. Well, then right now, if you know it's a 5-12 season, this what I don't want them to do for me. I don't want them to say, "Oh, Mickey Loomis found Aaron Glenn. Mickey Loomis found with the John Gruden, brought John Gruden back. You know, New Orleans is full of this nostalgia stuff. You know, we don't need nostalgia. We don't need that. We need a young coach, young-minded coach. You know what? Only older coach I pick. I'm gonna say this: older coach is just one, and his name. And I said this long time ago. His name was Pete Carroll. Before they put him out there, they're going to Pete Carroll's the only one. You know why? Because this guy had young Seattle team and built them up. And he had a young, team at the other team. He's good with players. He's a player's coach. And he's a leader of men. And that's what we need. We need a leader of men. We don't need this stuff, you told the quarterback he can come and play next week, then you take it back. All this stuff he did with Jameis and everything. I don't want that coach with me. You understand? And then I don't want none of these scouts here. I don't want the dude who do the scout. I don't want none of that here. Because the last 4, that's why we in the position we in. That's right. That's why we in the position we in. We had 4 to 5 years of awful drafting. You got a number 1 pick buried on the depth chart at defensive end. Why? I guess everybody else in front of him is more better than him. Man, they not good. Everybody's washed. Everybody's washed, man. Granderson, as good as anybody think he is, he done plateaued. This is the best you gonna get from him. Chase Young, he's almost there. Every game, he's almost there. I can't go with that. I don't like that. You understand? Everybody on the offense, everybody talk about Derek Carr. You know, man, Derek Carr. The reason why I don't like Derek Carr, because he don't throw all the routes. Derek Carr he has like 3 routes that he throws to perfection. The deep route, is one. A wide receiver screen to the side and a running back to the side. That's the only 3 routes. When it come down to the tight end, he can't throw the seam route. I'm looking at this. I watched Derek Carr real good, dog. He can't throw the seam route. He can't throw the crossing route. He can't throw the flag to the side. He can't throw the back shoulder. Oh my goodness! Tell me if you ever seen him throw a back shoulder.
JT, I have. JT, I love you, but you're reaching, bro.
I'm just telling you what I see. I'm telling you what I see. I'm telling you what I see. I'm just telling you what I see. I got lots more, but I'm not gonna let them play with me. I already seen it. I've been sitting up here, dog, and I got, man. Look, I sit up here and I've been seeing it. They ain't gonna play with me. I know. I see what I see. They gonna fool them. Look, did you hear this? Did you hear the guy said it yesterday? He said about Shaw. They had said the Saints wanted to talk that Sean Payton told Mickey Loomis to talk to Shaw for the head coaching job. I don't want nobody. Sean Payton is telling his friend, his buddy, his jailmate, Mickey Loomis.
But check this out. Nick Underhill reported right after that was not true. The Saints had no interest in Shaw at all. That was not true. And that was somebody from the national media. So when it comes to Saints content, business with the Saints, it's straight all about those who cover the team on the
when there's smoke, there's fire.
Yeah. No.
They ain't fooling me, bro.
Mike,
go ahead.
Get Mike here. Mike, what's your thoughts, Mike?
Yeah, I mean, Mickey Loomis is a character. He's like one of those guys where it's like he's pretending to be smart, but what he's saying is not smart. Okay, because like he keeps saying how Dennis Allen is this. Like last year in the press conference, he was like Dennis Allen, is literally like Jeff Landry. Bill Belichick has losing seasons, even though he knows Dennis Allen should not even be in the same sentence as those people. He doesn't deserve to wash their feet. That's how atrocious Dennis Allen was. So I don't want to hear Mickey Loomis talk about any coach because this man only hires his friends. This ain't a birthday party. This is an NFL team. You don't invite people. Like, bro, Dennis Allen should have never even had a chance at this job. You saw what he did in Oakland, but you chose that over like anybody. Like, I understand that year the coaches weren't amazing, but they were like, there was no Bill Belichick in the pool, there was no Mike Tomlin in the pool, but there was better options than Dennis freaking Allen. Like, you could have had anybody. I don't care who it is. Dennis Allen should have not been your number one guy. Like, you had guys in the building for hours, for the entire day, and you chose Dennis Allen, a guy that you only picked because he was already in your building, a guy that never even, well, that did coach, but was never a successful head coach. And then, congratulations. This team once was good, okay? But this team ain't good with Dennis Allen now. What are we really talking about here? Dennis Allen, when you hired Dennis Allen, we were all optimistic. Well, most of us were optimistic because we were like,
we talked ourselves into it.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. We talked ourselves, okay, Dennis Allen, he's ran the system before. You know,
we talked ourselves into it. Be included.
And then guess what? Guess what? Year one. All right, year one. Right, we go 7-10. Okay, but we're like, okay, maybe he just needs another year under his belt. Year two, we finished 9-8. Okay, he got a winning record. You know, still did not. He still apologized to our rival, but other than that, you know, he still needs a lot of improvement. But maybe if we get him an OC, year three, we got him an OC and we got worse. Make it make sense. Like, Dennis Allen just was never your number one target. There was no way. You must have saw in a dream about him being your number one target, and that's why you picked him, because there's no way. So after that move was made, Mickey Loomis should have been stripped of all his national credits. Okay, I don't care what it is, man. Like, Mickey Loomis is not a guy to be trusted. All right, like, he's living off of one successful era with the Drew Brees and Sean Payton and the Reggie Bush days, you know what I'm trying to say. So
right.
All of those days, like, he's living off of that, and that's why he's been in the league for long. Because Gail Benson's like, okay, Mickey Loomis, you know, he was able to get this team together. But this team fell apart. Like, ever since 2016, well, ever since the 2017 draft, this man couldn't draft for nothing. When he took Payne Turner in the first round, I remember saying, like, I was not on YouTube at the time, but I remember telling everybody that I knew that move was gonna ruin our franchise.
Right.
I mean, do I need to say anything more? Continue.
Gotcha. Uncle Jerry.
What's up, dog?
What's going on, my brother?
Not a whole lot, man. Happy New Year to you,
Same
JT
to you,
and Mike. Y'all hope all is well.
Yeah. Same to you too, Jerry. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yes, sir. You know, before I get into it, you know, prayers to the city of New Orleans, the state of Louisiana, and all those that are affected by the wildfires in California. My heart goes out to y'all.
Prayers for this world. Sure.
Yeah, you ain't. I mean, you telling the truth, dog. But after listening to you, dog, on Mickey Loomis, JT, Mikey, and everybody in the chat, much love to you all. I'm just gonna keep it short and sweet. And Mickey Loomis, I definitely do not trust.
Gotcha.
Bro, it's like my guy Walt Smith said in the chat. It's time to clean house, bro. It's time to start new and fresh. Because I'm tired of seeing the same stuff over and over for the last 3 or 4 years. And what Mikey was saying about Dennis Allen, myself, I really was not thrilled about that, of Dennis Allen being our coach. I was really not thrilled at all. You could have got anybody else to coach this team, but instead, you turned quickly to Dennis Allen, even though he was one time the defensive coordinator for this team. But you gave him the head coaching job, and he is not good as a head coach. Somebody told me that. I mean, defensive coordinator, yes. Head coach, no. I didn't. I was not thrilled at all when he was our coach, and I'm glad he got fired earlier this year. So
Yeah.
that's my state of mind.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Jeffrey says picking Davenport over Lamar Jackson is what messed up our franchise. And let me
Way
just
before
say
that.
I have a credible source that tells me Sean Payton did not want Marcus Davenport. For a while, myself and many were saying Sean Payton decided to pass on Lamar Jackson. No. I got it from a credible source that he got outvoted.
Yeah.
So others in the room, and we only can imagine who was part of the others, decided to pass on Lamar Jackson
and Patrick
Davenport.
Both of them. And it was right there, dog. It was right there. Either Mahomes or Jackson in New Orleans.
Yeah.
But he had to get Davin hurt. And what has he done?
Even
yeah, it wasn't Sean, Jeffrey. Sean wanted Lamar Jackson, bro.
Yeah.
He wanted Lamar Jackson. Now for years, bro, I was under the same thought process.
Or Mahomes. Either one.
Man, I can name
credible source.
The last 4 drafts is another part of where we at right now too. Like I said, that's another part from coaching and drafting and
who you bringing in.
Yeah. But that's what we gotta look at first. See, we talking about talking to coaches and everything. And I'm going along with what the other guy said about Miss Benson have something up her sleeve. I think she do too. I'm just waiting for it. I'm just waiting for it to hit. She do have something up her sleeve because I'm looking at
it. She better hit it for the
well, she got. Yeah, right. And that's what it is. And you got to understand this is going to be a franchise saving decision that she gonna have to make right now. Because I mean the Pelicans tickets is down to what 2, 3, 5 cents, something like that now. That's down to that. And if you don't watch it, the Saints gonna catch up with them.
I ain't a Pelican fan because they frustrating as hell. So I can't. Do
it. I mean
we're down by 30 at halftime. Give me a break.
What you just said?
We're down by 30 at halftime last night. Give me a break.
I don't think. I can't do that. Man. I can't do that.
Yeah, no, indeed. And so you gonna sit there and watch? You think that woman gonna sit there and watch this stuff just fold like that? It's not happening. She got something up her sleeve and it's gonna happen quick. And they gonna get them a coach in here. I think they're gonna run the table. I think they're gonna go GM, scout, coach. I think they're gonna run. I think that's where you start at. You start and then you build your team. But like
JT,
yeah.
Mike going in and out, bro.
Oh, okay. You can hear me clear now, though? You got it?
Now I can.
Okay. Yeah, but I said it's gonna. I think once we straighten all that out with the scouting department, the GM, all that stuff got to be straightened out, and you get your coach in there, you know, and you got to build from there. Like you said, dog, we gonna have some tough years, and everybody got to be patient. Every football-minded person has to be patient.
All y'all who was calling for we need change, we need to rebuild. You got it.
It is. Yeah.
But the problem is y'all ass ain't gonna be patient. Y'all ass gonna look at Houston.
Yeah.
Y'all ass gonna look at the Commanders. Y'all ass gonna look at the Chargers and say, if they can do it, why can't we? Damn it, you're gonna even look at the 2006 New Orleans Saints.
Yeah.
And dog, let me speak on this. I mean, some of y'all already saw the last couple of days over in Las Vegas. They fired the head coach, and I think earlier today they hired they fired their general manager. Now if the Raiders can do it. Why can't we? Why,
that's right.
I mean,
I think it's happening.
I hope so.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. Time will tell.
Yeah, only time will tell.
I think it's happening.
The Saints
Some
have
restructuring going
conducted,
on.
The Giants did the same thing too, I think.
The Saints
If I'm
have
not
started their
mistaken.
interview process for head coaching, and they have interviewed current defensive coordinator, former NFL player, Mr. Anthony Weaver. This is the ball for Anthony Weaver with the Miami Dolphins. Anthony Weaver joined the Dolphins as their defensive coordinator in 2024, which marked Weaver's 20th year in the NFL, 13 as a coach and 7 as a player. Weaver has a proven track record of developing players. That's important. You got to have coaches that are able to teach and develop. He has a proven track record of developing players on some of the league's top defenses. He has helped he has produced 6 Pro Bowl players, serving as the position coach for Mario Williams in 2013, Kyle Williams 2013, Marcel Darius 2013, Javivian Clowney 16 through 18, J.J. Watt 2018, and most recently Justin. Now I always mess this kid name up, man. Hold on. There you go. Madubuike. There you go.
Okay, sure.
Okay. Hit 3rd round pick in 2020. Say it again, Mike. Who?
Madubuike.
Let me see what they said.
That's some name.
They said Madubuike. Well, I'm doing the speak. Madubuike.
It's
saying Madubuike. Well, he set career highs in tackle sacks and tackles for a loss in all 3 seasons. He played under Weaver. In 2023, he had 13 sacks, leading all NFL defensive tackles. It was tied for the 5th most sacks by a defensive tackle in a season since 2001. All 3 of Clowney's career Pro Bowls came when he was under the tutelage of Weaver. Weaver has spent the past 3 seasons, 21 and 23, with the Ravens, where he served 1 year as a run game coordinator. So he was all defensive line coach and the run game coordinator. And he was assistant head coach. And Weaver's 3 seasons in Baltimore, the team allowed 95 yards rushing per game and ranked 3rd in the NFL. The Ravens led the NFL in 3rd down defense, red zone defense during that span. And he also helped lead Baltimore's search for an offensive coordinator in 2023. And that's just a little bit about Anthony Weaver, who they interviewed today. Also, they interviewed Giants offensive coordinator Mike Kafka. He was also interviewed. He has received interviews in the past for head coach. Now, his duties as offensive coordinator were stripped away from him this season by Dayball. So, I don't know, but the Saints are doing their due diligence. And also, word is that first there were conflicting reports, but Ross Jackson did report that it is fact that the Saints have asked permission to speak to Commanders' offensive coordinator and former Cardinals head coach, Cliff Kingsbury. Tomorrow, the Saints will be interviewing right now who pretty much everybody out in all circles outside of the local media saying the job is his if he wants it, Aaron Glenn. So they're scheduled to interview Aaron Glenn tomorrow. Mike Vrabel is supposed to be next week. And the list is growing, family. JT said something earlier about he don't want an old coach. He wants a young coach, offensive, defensive coach. Man, let me tell you something. Detroit has the number 1 overall seed in the NFC. And their head coach was our former special team coordinator. I'm going to say it again. Dan Campbell was our tight ends coach, right?
He was a tight end here.
Yeah. So Dan Campbell was that. I don't care. And y'all heard me say this. I'm going to keep saying it. I don't care if it's college. I don't care if somebody who graduated from film. I don't give a damn who it is as long as it's the right person. It can be somebody in the past. It could be somebody who's got looking over before. It could be somebody we're not even thinking about. It has to be the right person. And for all y'all who was screaming all season, Ben Johnson, man wasn't interested in the job. He didn't want to come here. That's why I'm saying to all those that they're interviewing, if the Saints are not on the top of their list, I don't want them. I don't want to be nobody's second fiddle. I don't want to be nobody's afterthought. Oh, I take y'all. I coach your team because I didn't get the job that I wanted.
I want a coach that want to be here.
I want a coach that's coming in with something to prove, coming in with a mentality of, team, family, being real, being upfront with his players, having his players' backs, not throwing his players under the bus publicly. Now, if you go get on their ass and have a disagreement and y'all about to go to blows, you do that shit in the locker room. You know what I'm saying? But you come out in the media and you support your players. Not up there at the damn podium apologizing for your team scoring a touchdown on your bitter rivals who at a drop of the hat are running up your ass any chance they get. So, man, miss me with that.
Before.
If he was any other coach, when that man walked across there to tell him about running the score, if he was any other coach, he'd have looked across there and he'd have been mumbling going off the field, that other coach, because he wouldn't have came to all nobody else. Yeah, but Dennis Allen,
who was giving him shit? Who was talking shit to him?
Rizzy was giving him the noise. He was giving him the business.
Let me just say this about Rizzy.
Yep.
Thank you, but Rizzy is not the answer.
No,
he is not that. I'm telling you right now. If the Saints hire Darren Rizzy full time at the head coach of New Orleans Saints, Darren Rizzy does have an interview with the New York Jets, by the way. So listen, in the situation he was in, did he do a bad job? No. But simply put, it's time for change throughout the building, man. It's time for new philosophy, man.
Right.
And the coach,
hold on,
he got fired up.
Let me shout out my brother from the Come On In Sports Network and the host of Beware the Stampede and Come On Bills and one of the hosts of As the NFL Turns, all the way from the East Coast, baby. My brother Jeremy, how you doing? Come on in. Jeremy
and
says much love.
On Sunday, y'all got them Broncos.
All right. Jeremy said they ain't worried about the Broncos, baby. Nobody circle the wagon like the Buffalo Bills.
It was my field. Let's go.
Yeah. Well,
go ahead,
Rizzy is I was saying Rizzy just, he was in the meantime, in between time coach, He just just for a little while, but I wouldn't have Rizzy as my coach, and I hope they're not going that way because Rizzy gonna go look for Marcus Williams, go and cut him to let him go, and Marcus Williams been gone years ago. That's the kind of coach he look like to me. I don't want Rizzy in here, I don't want Rizzy in here. We need fresh, new mind. We need an NFL mind, because I don't want that to be the problem. You go get a coach and he don't know the NFL rules, and he don't throw his flag when he should throw his flag. Stuff like that. And I said this from the beginning of the season when we fired Dennis Allen. I said, if you're a coach on the other side of the field and you see Dennis Allen over playing Dennis Allen, you ain't gonna get, it's just a shame. You're gonna look at the Saints and you're gonna say, "Oh, we can beat him. He's not a chess player." That kind of stuff, man. We need a coach that have that.
Gotcha.
No, I wouldn't mind Robert Saleh as our defensive coordinator, and a good offensive-minded coach, that would be a big jump start to our whole team. You know, instead of us saying 3 to 5 years, it might be 1 to 3 years if you have that going. Because that young defense Robert Saleh had with that Seattle over there and San Francisco, and oh my goodness, if he can turn, because we need some ferocious linebackers. You know, right now, you know, DeMario, he's good, all right, and everything, but he waiting now, Dolph. I've been watching him. He's not hitting that hole and going get that. Yeah, he waiting.
Gotcha. Man, shout out to my brothers, Real Fan Sports.
Yes, sir.
The one and only Zach and Nonfiction,
Zach,
also part of the
Nonfiction.
Come On In Sports Network.
Yes,
and
sir.
host of As the NFL Turns, baby. My guys, my brothers, how you doing? Come
Yes,
on
sir.
in. All right, thank you.
Let's go.
Jeremy says, Bo going down, Jerry. Bo going down, baby.
Hey, all I can say, handle your business, Jeremy. Handle your business.
Yeah.
Now, yesterday, Derek Carr was quoted as saying he won't take a pay cut.
Delusional.
Structure. Let me just say this. All y'all are the ones who are delusional. Because if your boss came to y'all ass right now and asked y'all to take a pay cut for the company, a pay cut, not a one of y'all ass would say, okay, I'm going to take a pay cut. So why the hell we expect that man to take a pay cut? Was he lying? Do we not put your body on the line out there, breaking shit, playing when you shouldn't play up, getting shot up, all kind of pain medicine so you can go out there and play?
He said with what he was.
That's gonna be the number one thing for an incoming coach to talk to Ms. Benson about. They gonna first thing coming out their mouth, I cannot use Derek Carr.
Why?
Now, I don't know. Now, don't on this. Derek Carr this year is what? 30 million?
Yeah, 50.
If they let him go?
Just eat it. If you're going to
listen,
it all depends on who they hire.
Eat it.
It all depends on who they
That's
hire
right.
and if he wants to even go. Listen, Sean Payne set the president when he got rid of Russell Wilson and ate all that money. You know, he stumbled into
that's right.
He stumbled in the boat.
Yeah.
But
they gonna give
my thing is everybody who got upset with Derek Carr when he said that, that's because you just don't like the man. But was the man lying? Again, not a one of y'all would take a damn pay cut on your job.
He was lying. He was lying. Talk about go. He told us. He said go look at the tape and what he put up and what he did. And I went looking at some cassettes. Now I can't see nothing with cassettes. Cassettes was holding music. That's the only tape that I go by. I don't know what he talking about. That film he put up.
Hold on, bro.
Come on, man.
Hold on, bro. This man just said cassettes. He wouldn't look at some cassette. Man, you know how many people you know lost with cassette? They're like, what the hell is a cassette? Oh, man, this man crazy.
I don't feel bad, Jay. I got a bunch of
good. Look, Jared. Look, that's what I was just about to say, Jared. I could have said 8-track. Man, this guy, who put up film, but who? Look,
you know what the cassette is. Mike, like, what the hell is a cassette?
Oh, bruh. Side A, side B. Oh, now?
Look at it. You don't know. Somebody like, come on, dog. You don't know that shit. What the hell JT old ass talking about? All right, my brothers in the building. Thanks for the $4.99 suit.
Oh!
Hoodie Jimmy, baby. The hardest working man. Right now, he's the hardest working man in the car dealership for the state of Louisiana. Every time I'm on Facebook, he's on the damn car. What's up with you, Hoodie,
Yeah.
baby? Come
The
on.
man, the legend right there.
Say,
Hoodie.
let's bring back
My guy.
because shit, we might be #1 pick in 2026 and get Arch Manning. Man, Arch go sit out before he come to New Orleans. He'll sit out.
Yes, indeed. Yeah.
Look at L Dub say, I got a whole closet of cassette tapes right
See?
now.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hey, listen.
Yeah.
Remember, listen, Mike. Let me school you. So on Friday night, Saturday night, used to have the mix hour, right? Where the DJ would have play mixes. So you take your tape, you pop it in your radio, and you record the mix, right?
yep.
But sometimes while you're playing, your tape will get it'll start coming online. You gotta take out your cassette and take a pen and rewind the tape back to get it back straight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sometimes if your tape pop, you take a little some clear Scotch tape and put it
There you go.
together.
That's right. Put it back together. Long as it rolled over that way.
Man.
Play.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me see. Hold on. It's a bird call. I thought y'all gonna be in the playoffs, third cousin. I thought y'all gonna win the division, third cousin.
Oh, don't tell me my man up in here.
Told y'all, just wait. Just wait. And they were not disappointed. Them dirty, no good business. Them dirty
Dirty bone.
My brother, my cousin, my
Fred Swan.
Fred Swan family, how you doing, baby? Pick your head up, baby.
Yeah.
It gonna be all right. I know y'all over there making excuses. I already told y'all got the Black Dennis Allen over there. It ain't getting better next year.
He Morris.
Yeah.
They know who
And happy 2025 to you too, third cousin.
Thank you. Now, you know I deal with all Falcon fans. You know that, right? I'm most the majority of them I don't know, but Red Swan, Biglow, those guys, they cool.
Zach, hey, look, they say JC they want them Stacey Bay for the ladies back in the day. What is it?
Bro,
look, you be up all night putting together some slow jams. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Pick your girl up and throw that tape in. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Keep sweat.
slow jam.
Y'all know about that. Damn it, we back, baby. This is what we do. We go from football. You don't know what this shit go. Yes, sir.
They've been having some lonely nights, man. That's all. But look, anyway. Some lonely nights, man.
It's cold outside, girl. Go ahead, Mike.
By the way, man.
What you got to say, Mike? Go ahead, Mike. We're going to let the young man talk.
Until tonight. Let's go.
All right, back. What we doing?
Yeah,
Go ahead, Mike.
and I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go on tight end. Dog, what you think about? What you think, huh?
Brett Foster, my road back. I'm sorry. Let me say this. I'm sorry, Foster.
Jawan Johnson can go.
Yeah.
And
why? Because it's the last game, the first half of the last game.
Mm-hmm.
You don't get that consistently from him.
Right. No.
But hell, and with this offense, I'm still trying to figure out how in the first half your young quarterback and your offense look like they look, but every time they come out the locker room second half, it's like the offense totally disappeared. And that's been the thing for Clint Kubiak.
Oh yeah.
Week 2.
Oh, that's right. Because you have 15 scripted plays, dog. And when you have them 15 scripted plays, that's the players you play. And on them plays, the Saints drove the ball down twice. Right. And they got 3 points. And I told everybody in my house, I said, the Saints will not go in that end zone if they don't catch the ball before the 20-yard line and run it in. When they get inside that 20, they bog down.
Right.
They bog down.
Right.
Yep, exactly.
You know.
And
Saints offense
his adjustments, man. It's like this offense comes on in the second half. They're not as aggressive. It's like it's just like they left everything on the field in the first half.
Right.
You know,
right.
They don't complete the game. I'm not sitting here calling that final game saying it's coming. Good first half, but can they change the narrative of what they've been all season? And they actually started the second half of that Dallas game. Remember, that was explosive half the first half. Second half, the offense was like non-existent.
Right.
But hey, is what it
second
is,
half
man.
of the Dallas game.
And I got a big question for you too, dog, for the whole panel. Mike, Jerry, all of y'all. If you had to trade, one of these two people, who would it be? Olave or Alvin?
Olave or Al?
Olave.
I would actually say Olave. You can call that surprise. I would say Olave.
Okay, well then, when you trade him, what you trade him for?
I would trade him for a solid second round pick because you can get something for Olave, but you're not going to get much from Command.
You're not getting a second round for Olave.
No, you should not.
Has full potential. You can get a second or third.
You're not.
You can't get that.
A GM not getting you a 2 for a man who's concussed.
And that's my point. That's my point.
And
that's my point.
I love Chris Olave, but has Chris Olave proven to be a bona fide number one wide receiver?
No.
And with his, I love the kid's talent and potential, but it's his. The kid, I'm concerned first of all about the kid keep getting all these concussions.
Yeah.
I mean, it's his fault. Everybody keeps lighting him up.
You know, there's life after football.
Well, they sure do.
I mean, if I'm with Mike, I don't think it'll be a 2, but I think you can get a 3.
I'll go with Mike on the 3. He's right. I'll go with Mike on the 3.
Now, if somebody talk a forward round, there's no way I'm giving that up.
No, Well, here we go again. Another question. Should he come back on his top speed? Because that's all we need him for.
He's on the top speed.
Pete calls Rob Ryan.
He will.
Proceed to lost his mind, bro. That ain't gonna happen.
I have full faith in Pete. Yes, he will.
Yeah, Rasheed, I think rehab, man, he'll come back.
Okay.
It's not the injuries that affect his speed. Like, what injury did he have? Like, I don't think it was anything to affect his speed.
But hey,
so what his injury was? Wasn't it a?
It was a non-contact drill too.
Yeah, but it was was it torn, huh?
Yeah, I believe it was. Don't give me the line, but I believe.
No, I think it's.
Sir, yes, sir.
I tell you what, I did like that wide receiver that we brought in. After Olave got
Scanlon.
Yep.
He disappeared.
That dude.
Yeah, to me too. He disappeared.
He disappeared.
And he started hearing footsteps.
He bring him back for a 5th receiver. Bring him back for a 5th receiver. Why,
Jared? Why? Look, the thing is, why you think he was on the street all this time? You know, they put him on the street because he was off. He's off and on. You know, he showed us good. I'm tired of these people coming here giving us a little bit and then they disappear after you done gave them a money or whatever. They disappear. You know, like this delusional quarterback who say go back and look at the tape. I'm tired of looking at your tape, man. I want to look at new tape, man.
I mean, hey, the man, if you look at he didn't have a terrible season. He had a QB rating of 100.
Okay, congratulations.
Derek Cole was not the problem for New Orleans Saints in 2024.
Damn, that's a big ass hit.
He watching the Penn State Notre Dame game.
And Derek Carr probably wasn't that, dog, but he also wasn't the part that can help us win.
Derek Carr, and shout out to Mike Triplett, man, and Nick Underhill. And like they said, man, Derek Carr is the type of quarterback that has to have the right pieces around. When you have the right pieces and you insert Derek Carr, good. But as far as Derek Carr leading that, being the answer, the final piece, no, man.
No, indeed.
But with you gotta look at it. The Saints' best chances to win these last 2 years has been with Derek Carr. No other quarterback.
Yeah, but
we're talking about Alvin. Let me ask y'all this. What do the Saints do with Taysom Hill this offseason?
He gotta go.
I mean,
he ain't gonna be the same. He's done. He's done. He can retire too. 35, 34, 35, he can retire too. I don't want none of this, dog. I don't want none of this.
I think he's gone. I think he's gone, though. I think he's gone.
Yeah, he's gone. I don't want none of that. I don't want none of it.
Y'all fellas, I apologize, but before they went to commercial, they were punting the ball, and Penn State receiver got the ball, and a Notre Dame player came out of nowhere and he jacked him up. I'm like, good Lord. Woo.
Yeah, man, my cousin.
Dog, that was a ass hit.
Breaking news, y'all. Breaking news. Hold on. St. J re-signed Traquan Smith.
I swear to God.
Man, please.
Be quiet.
Nice try, Rose City. Nice try. We know that ain't going.
I thought you were clear.
We already know that ain't gonna happen in real life, man.
First of all, Traquan didn't suck.
They're gonna fool around. If they sign Traquan, his cousin coming with him, Coleman.
Two of the best blocking receivers in the history.
Right. And two of the best blocking receivers. Like that's what we need. Like that's what we need.
Y'all is funny, man. Y'all is funny, man. But listen, we got a few minutes before we get on out of here, man. So, in all reality, man, again, this is one of the most important moments for this franchise in decades. Again, the Saints have to get this right. They cannot fumble the ball all the time. The hiring of this head coach has to be a home run, knock it out the park. And that coach has to surround himself with the right staff. He has to bring in first people who can relate to their players, who can develop players, who will hold their players accountable, will hold themselves accountable with their players. So it's going to take a total unit, a total team effort. And so, and listen, it's not going to be fast. It's going to be a long process, I believe. Now, if it's fast, Aaron Glenn, Mike Verbal, those to me, those are the two at the head of the list. Or maybe it's somebody that we're not even thinking about that become the head coach of the New Orleans Saints. But again, I don't care if it's JT, Jerry, Hurricane, Mike, give a damn who it is, as long as it's the right person. And that's all matters, family.
Right there.
We need a leader of men, dog.
Yes.
We gonna be here with you at the Keeping It Real. Get us out all the way through it. And listen, we gonna walk through this, family. Again, we gonna start our. It's too early for me. I can't do it. I see people out there with mock drafts, or it's too early. I can't. The Super Bowl not even know. It's too early for that.
Right.
Dog, I'm gonna tell you what you were saying earlier. Congratulations once again going to the Senior Bowl, my brother.
Man, congratulations.
Dog, I didn't ask you this, dog. I want to know this from y'all before we leave.
Yeah.
First round, dog. Who you picking?
The best player.
Now, who you picking?
Best player.
Best player. All right. Okay.
Because we need help everywhere.
I want an athlete. I want an athlete that I think could a game changer. You know,
Right.
I'd rather that. I'm tired of all these other things.
Right.
We were number 9 in the draft, man, in the first round.
Yeah, we picked 9th.
We're the
We're
ninth
9th.
pick.
We
Okay.
picked 9. So,
Man, God, I can't. How you go pick Ruiz, bro, at number 1 and pass up on all of them dudes?
so there it is,
Dude
baby.
had Rondo.
We're back in the building, baby.
Fine.
2025 Reese's Senior Bowl. Come on in, Sports Network. Keeping it real, Who That Sports Podcast. We be in the building. I'm in the building. Zach's in the building. 9, Carlos, Coach, Jeremy, baby. We in the building, baby. And if we're in the building, that means you in the building. So, man, again, first of all, man, shout out and thanks. I want to thank my brothers, man, at the Come On In Sports Network for helping me with my dream and my vision, man. I got the right guys with me, man. I love them. I love you boys, man, because I know y'all in the chat, man. Love you guys, man. And we working, man. And we're looking to make some more additions this year to the Come On In Sports Network. And it got to be the right people. You know what I'm saying? It got to be the right type of people that we bring in. But look, we working. Things go get better. But before we get out of here, again, I need everybody right now go over to the Come On In Sports Now. I'm about to put the link back up there. I need y'all right there, family. Do this for your boy. I don't ask you for much, but I'm asking for this. They've got 19 of us in here right now. And if you're watching the replay as you come in, you at this section of the video, you at this moment of the video, go over to the Come On In Sports Network. Help us get over that 200 subscriber plateau, man. The channel's growing. As the NFL turns, one of the #1 fastest growing and hottest pregame show on all the social media, baby. We got you covered all the way through the Super Bowl. We gonna be there draft night with you. So listen, I need y'all to do that for your boy. Come on in, Sports Network, man. Home of uneducated sports talk, real fan sports. Beware the Stampede. Eagles talk with TJ. Keeping it real, Who That Sports Podcast, and future home of the Hit Zone. So listen, family, thank y'all. I love y'all. And before we get out of here, I'm gonna give my brothers their final word. We're gonna start with the baby of the group. We're gonna start with the man who knows not what a damn cassette tape is. We're gonna start with the one and only Hurricane Mike. Mike, what's your final thoughts, my brother?
My little brother.
Yep.
Can't hear you, Mike.
Man,
Appreciate you,
can you hear me
Swan.
now?
Yeah.
No,
All right. Well, my final thoughts is, man, go subscribe to DOLPH, man. Does wonderful things. And for Mickey Loomis, you better not mess this up.
Gotcha. JT.
Yeah. Well, the only thing I gotta say is it's gotta get better. It gotta get better. And if it don't get better, if people don't believe it could get worse. You understand? So we gotta make this. We gotta change this year, and we have to stay patient. For all you young people out there, patience. It's not gonna be a world beaters at the beginning. We adjusting. We're gonna be adjusting. We trying to get people at every position because this team need it.
Rose say, Dolph, would you stay at number 9 or give it up for more picks?
No.
It depends on who's on the board that you have targeted. It also depends on, how far back you gonna go. Now, this team needs young talent.
Yes,
they do. They need young, cheap, good talent. So let's say
use some fresh
from 9 to 12
athletes
and pick up an extra second. Okay. A second let's say you pick up an extra second and an extra fold. Okay.
Yeah.
That's more young, cheap talent. And again, whoever's hired, that head coach and his staff, they must be able to develop the young talent that the Saints will be bringing in. But something like JT said earlier, the Saints have to get their scouting department right. They have to start bringing in the right young talent. And by the Saints pushing the can down the road, what has happened over these last several years is the Saints talent, they depth is no more. The Saints became top heavy. The Saints used to be one of the deeper teams in the league, but because they continued to push the can down the road, that caused them the talented players they had as backups.
Right.
And look at the mistakes that this team has made. Keeping Marcus Davenport over Trey Hendrickson. We see what Trey Hendrickson is doing. Look no further. Everybody in here, JT. Mike, everybody was like, Zach Bond. He can go. He garbage. Look what the hell happens when you go to an organization and the coach uses you properly. I was listening to an Eagles podcast and they were talking about Zach Bond, and they said, remember in the offseason when the Eagles would sign someone and we'll break in and we'll talk about him, and he said when they signed Zach Bond, we ain't say nothing. But look what Zach Bond has done this year. I am so happy for that kid. That kid went out there, and that's the talent that was wasted in New Orleans.
Yeah, there you go. But that's how you say it, dog. You saying it right now. That's what Dennis Allen them didn't see. They didn't see that vision on Zach Bond. They didn't see it.
Thank you, Spawn. Love you, cousin. Appreciate you.
They didn't see it. Yeah. They seen the vision for Peyton Turner being picked number 1, and he 3rd or 4th defensive end coming in, and the other defensive end, he was picked number 1, and they saw the vision of him in the triage.
hurt. Sure.
Davenport.
Davin hurt. That's what I call him.
What'd you call him?
Davin hurt.
He stayed.
Davin hurt.
Jerry, your last thoughts, my brother?
Only thing I can say, Dolph, just like everybody's saying, get ready for this long off season of major changes with this team. That's all I can say.
Right. Listen.
It's going to be a busy one.
Sundays ain't going to be the same. Sundays ain't going to be the same. And one more thing, dog.
Go ahead, JT, with the cassette.
One more thing. Sundays, we gotta start regaining our home field advantage too. That's another thing. A big piece.
Yeah. They ain't had that over 4 years now?
Right.
Ain't no more home field advantage.
4 years.
Right.
Yeah.
No more. What's the last time the Saints had a winning record at home? 2020?
Yeah, 2020. 2020.
That's it.
Yeah.
Won it.
That last time they had a winning record at home. Ain't no more downfield advantage.
4 years ago.
That's
4 years ago. Yep.
But listen, I want to say thank everybody for joining me tonight. Thank everybody. Thank Hurricane Mike, Jerry, JT. Thank everybody. I appreciate y'all. You know what?
Yep.
I ain't even going out on the down note. This is how we about to roll out this thing. Listen, fam, let me talk to you.
Yeah.
Let your boy Dog tell you right now, baby.
Yeah.
I'm gonna preach to you, baby. Right now, I know you're feeling kind of bad. You just went through a 5-12 season. We endured a 7-game losing streak. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, but a 7-game losing streak, family. We endured. But guess what?
Got me bug jumping in the shower.
But guess what? God damn it, we need to know your ass in the shower, JT. Too much information. God damn. That G get too much. Hey, Hey, Zach, you're right. JT started talking about them damn cassettes. Now he went Joe the show. He might go try to throw that cassette off for him and the baby right there, boy. Let me get the hell on out of here. He done messed up my train of thought with that. Listen, man, I love y'all. Everybody have a good night, man. And until next time, y'all know how we get out of here. Love and who that?
Who that?
Not damn, JT. Too much, JT. Too much. Keeping it real, who that sports pod? Legendary Coach Rod. Go 17. Let's rock. Who that? Boss kick. Black and gold. Let's go. First and goal from the one. Best believe we go punch. Punching in, get them punch. With them Saints, watch us march. Down the field, down your throat. Keeping it real, who that sports? Breaking news, interviews. Open lines just for you. Call in, join in. Pale Nation, just win. B.I., Mount Zion, Coach Green, oh my. CJ, JV, Trick or Trade, Jose. Keep it real, baby. Keep it real, baby. Keep it real, baby. Keep it real, baby.